Hello Aquarius, welcome to Prosperity Reading. I'm Kathy from Tarot Mia Story, and we're going to start with an Energy Oracle card at the center of our reading and the Gilded Tarot as our clarifiers. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, okay. This is the third time I've done this. The second time, I just didn't like the cards at all. I just felt like it wasn't right. The first time, I got these two cards. So, I guess, and I just felt like, what do these have to do with each other? And well, I shuffled those cards and Spirit brought up the same two cards together. So we're going to do that. Now, what will really be funny is if the same cards come up around this reading. But, you know. Okay, Spirit has a plan, and Spirit did the same thing to me last time. And we laid out the cards differently, just like this. Okay, and then we put one right here. Okay, these aren't the exact same cards, but they are very similar. Okay, actually it's looking more powerful. So what I'm going to do is I need to read you the Door to Romance and the Journey, or Journey. So number 2, let's read 2 first, okay? Pack your bags, the Journey card foretells upcoming travels or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or class, or even a work-related trip. Oh, I'm hoping it's a trip. Could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plans should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. I'm sorry, I can't read today. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. Well, that's wonderful. Don't you think so? And number 3, Door to Romance, which is kind of a funky looking card. 3. By the way, I should put those cards up where you can see them. Yeah, I keep thinking you saw them because in the last video you did see them. Okay, so we have the Journey right here, number 2, and the Door to Romance. The Door to Romance is kind of a trip because it's a door. It looks like it's in an armoire, you know, like a Harry Potter or something. And going off into a beautiful place, and the heart's in a birdcage with a key in the middle of it. So that's a trip, isn't it? I can't believe these two cards came up a second time. But it does happen all the time. Okay, so Door to Romance, a new beginning, new beginnings. I didn't read what it said for number 2 right underneath the card. Movement, relocation, and travel. This is about movement, relocation, and travel. And the heart, new beginnings and love. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more love in the relationship you're in, this door with a heart opens into a new beginning in your experience. God, I can't read. A new love may be arriving, and you are being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This may be a call from a past life, or it may be a new tenderness about to bloom, is there a word over there, into heartfelt affection. This relationship already exists in energetic potential. So when this card appears in your spread, make sure you are protecting the kind of self-loving energy that you want to receive from others. Make sure you're projecting the kind of self-loving energy you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self-caring treatment to you. It's ready to open that door. Are you? Okay, the universe is ready to open that door of love. Are you ready? That's the question. That's the $3 million question. So, what do we have? Well, the first card we have is the Ten of Wands, which is also 10 is the end of a cycle. And here we're carrying burdens. This is what's crossing us. So this is what's crossing these two issues. At the foundation of our reading, we have the happy family. It looks like a day. Everybody's all happy. Flowers, beautiful dragonfly up in the top. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Four of Wands. That's what that is. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's not good, but it is moving into the past. And it's also a 10. The end of a cycle. Another 10. How many 10s do we have here? Ooh, two 10s. And so that's a pretty powerful new beginning happening. And the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, this normally like this, you're working really hard at your job. Reversed, you could be working so hard that you're ignoring the people you love. That's a possibility. Certainly we need a new romance and a trip with that going on. And so here we have the Sun, Major Arcana. The Sun's reversed. This is such a positive card. It even reversed. I need to see what other cards are surrounding it. See, because right here we have, the Happy Family card. I'm not ready to say that there's anything unhappy. I do want to say the Wheel of Fortune upside down means that something has stopped. Let's start with that. Let's start with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Okay, so here we have this, and we have this. And we're going to do a third card. Okay, so, okay. Let's put down some more cards. Spirit, how about the Eight of Pentacles? Let's do clarifiers on that. Okay, so 1, 2, okay, and the Sun. Okay, 10 of Wands, Spirit. There we go. And that's an Aquarius. Here we go. So, all right. So what we have here is. So let's start with. Okay, I don't want to start here, but Spirit has me starting here. How's that? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. What is holding this wheel up? Wow. What is keeping it from turning, making everything go forward? So what we have is we have something from the past. Just because our children doesn't mean it has to be childhood, but it could be years ago, something from the past, or shorter or longer, but it's just from the past. And we don't have a people card about it. But we do have the World reversed. Again, this feels like the world is standing still. Reversed, I'm hearing. And you feel like the world is standing still regarding somebody or something, a situation from the past. I don't see any people in this reading except this Queen of Swords. And here we have the Nine of Cups reversed. There's a lot of meanings for this card. When it's reversed, your energy's falling out of your cup. See, I don't... Or energy draining from your cup. Things are holding still. Let me see if I can... I'm going to do a couple more clarifiers on the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. There we go. Okay, so we have a Queen of Cups, so it could be, Queen of Cups could represent, she's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone with these traits. This is a very loving, affectionate, more dreamy-like person, mothering, and then there's a choice, fork in the road, Two of Wands. Fork in the road, a choice that needs to be made regarding the past. It's turned our world upside down, and we just don't feel like celebrating. Okay, so I feel like we have something there. Hope that makes sense, and how it relates to adore to romance and need for vacation. So we see how all that's connected. Now what we have here is working too hard because, okay, so this card upside down is, feeling broke, poor, and here this is right side up. This is a need to defend yourself, which is coming to an end. But I guess you're working so hard and ignoring your family because you feel like you need to defend yourself, and you feel like you're really broke. So sounds like you need a vacation. Yes, but let's make it something that doesn't cost a lot of money. So here we have this This is what this card was down. What card? And we have the Sun reversed, and the clarifiers for it. Or this is a warrior ready to fight again. The Nine of Wands, but it's reversed. You're tired. You're tired. And the King of Swords. Now this can be a lawyer. It could be a boss. It could be someone who's very good with words, and sometimes the words are very sharp and cutting. See that sword with the light shining off of it. So this King of Swords could, I feel like he's a very powerful person. Be a lawyer, a boss, somebody with very sharp words, somebody who's very good with words. And this is our future. So this makes us unhappy. We're feeling unhappy because we're tired. And we have a lawyer that we're dealing with. So I think I need a clarifier on that. But we're going to see these first. So here we're carrying a heavy burden. And this is what's crossing our journey and our door to romance. And we need to feel more lighthearted about this burden. This is a Ten of Wands. And, the thought that came to mind is, first of all, that are the end of a cycle. But the other thing is that God never gives us more to carry than we can carry. And I know at times I felt like this is insane. How could I possibly take any more? But we do, don't we? So we've been carrying a burden. And it's time to let it go. And I feel like I'm being told this is something you can let go. And it's time. I'm being told it's time. It's time to let it go. You can let this go now. Okay? So what is this burden? Well, this burden has to do with that unhappy Aquarius who hasn't gotten her money. This could be you, Aquarius. So this is unhappy, not an Aquarius. It could be an Aquarius. This is an unhappy air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Just assumed she was Aquarius. Who's not getting her money. Her money's being held up. This is the full expression of money, of finances. And this is it not happening. So if that's you, Aquarius, let go. Let go. Okay? You can let go of that burden. Just let go and it'll be fine. Just trust it'll be fine. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, the Four of Wands, the happy family card. Looks like a day with the dragonfly and everything. So we have a message of truth. And there's a message of truth. And, okay, normally, see the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning. This is the message of truth. This could be a new beginning. Do we have any others? We don't have, we'll have the Queen of Swords here. I just get a message of truth. That's what I hear. And here we go, our horse, upside down. He doesn't go very far on top of his head. So something is being slowed up. This is a fiery, run in and then run out type of energy. This Knight of Wands, very fiery, but it's reversed. And I'm sensing anger. So how do these two clarify the Four of Wands, the happy family? A message, something that, we have a lawyer here. We have a lawyer, and things are standing still. Here, the money, the Aquarius isn't getting. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. This Aquarius that isn't getting her money. Oh, darn. And then here's messages of something not coming. Well, I don't like this at all. And I think this could be your lawyer or your boss. And you're unhappy because you're tired of fighting. But you have a lawyer. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Spirit, just, I'm kind of stuck here. I need a little help. I need some clarifiers. Just to, here we have a door to romance, and this door came up twice. The door to romance and the journey came up twice. So how do these clarify that? Tired, need a vacation, need a trip, the journey, door to romance. I don't see anything here that indicates any romance. Let's do some clarifiers. Let's do clarifiers right on the door to romance. How's that? Why don't you tell me about this door to romance, Spirit? Tell me about this door to romance. Tell me about the door to romance. There's a decision that needs to be made about a very loving woman or a fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman, or someone who just has those traits. Fork in the road that's not making a decision has slowed. What decision is there to be made? Okay, here we go, Spirit. Give me the door to romance. The door to romance. What the? Seriously? What am I supposed to do with that? Here we got bad plans. Watch out. Someone could be stealing from you. And then we have the card about, see, this is a 7 of Swords, right? Then we have the 6 of Swords. Reverse, too. And the 6 of Swords, right side up, there's a balance of finances. Upside down, that's not balanced. And then we got a thief here. Looks like a thief. So how could a thief stealing your money be connected to the door of romance? Oh my God. Don't tell me you're getting involved with someone who's going to do that. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, I'm going to put out a few more cards. And if I can't make any sense of this reading goes back in the deck. Okay. You will never know about this reading. It doesn't look like it. Okay, Spirit, the journey. Give me some cards on the journey. Wait, Spirit, let's just say you're doing this reading for this Aquarius sitting here dealing the cards, okay? So here's some celebrating, and, wow, here's she masters her money. So when she gets her money, she's going to take a trip. Well, that's true. Okay, so, unhappy, tired, but looks like we have, okay, let's do some clarifiers on the King of Swords. Who is the King of Swords? And what does he have to do with this? Why is he reversed? Oh, that. Okay. Okay, so the King of Swords, I would say the King of Swords is probably someone like your lawyer or someone who has to do with your money. Okay? Because here he is, he's trying to straighten things out so that you can have this. Okay? And this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is a wealthy woman doing well with her finances, and so that you can have this stability. And this is also a card of travel, but it's also a card of stability. So I think that's what's happening with this lawyer. I think that's a lawyer, and I think this reading does make sense. Anyway, Aquarius, if this relates to you, let me know. This is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story, and I hope this made some sense to you. Thank you.